Hello, I'm going to show you how to sort a list using a data sort. Now a data sort allows you to sort a list that has gaps in it. It also allows you to sort a list by more than one item in the list, and it lets you do all sorts of clever things with colour and formatting, etc. Now in this video I'm just going to talk about sorting by data, but let me show you the kind of the idea of it. So first of all, how it works, you ideally really need to highlight your entire list. Now the reason for this is, if your list has gaps in it, if you were to just click into the list, the next thing we do will only actually base the sort on this area here. So if your list, especially if it's got gaps in it, make sure you highlight the entirety of the list all the way down to the bottom, because what you're doing there is you are physically saying to Excel, this is the block of data that I would like to sort. Now after that we click onto the data tab at the top, and then just here we have a button that's called sort. So I click into this and it will pop this screen up here. Now the sort screen is broken up into a couple of different sections. You have at the top these buttons where we've got add level, delete level, copy level, etc. And then down beneath we have kind of a listing of what we're actually sorting this list by. Now how this works, you can add as many levels of sorting as you like, but I'm just going to delete that, and I'm just going to show you sorting by, let's say, the earnings. Let's do something very, very simple. So I go the sort by, pop that down, I'm going to go for earnings. Now after that, can you see sort on cell values? But if I pop this down, can you see cell color, font color, conditional formatting icon? But I'm going to leave it as values for now. Order, largest to smallest, smallest to largest. So I pick the one that is appropriate for what I'm going to do. Once I'm ready, I click OK. Now before I do, one thing that is quite important, can you see this one here? My data has headers. That's really important that that is ticked, because can you see sort by changes to column F? If I tick it, can you see it changes to earning? The reason why that's important is it treats the top row as the headings, and it won't move that set of headings in with the list when it sorts it. But yeah, look, earnings on the cell value, largest to smallest. Once I'm ready, if I now click OK, first of all, the gap that previously was in the list, can you see, is now floated to the bottom. And can you see my list is in highest to lowest based on the earnings? And that's all right. I mean, we you know, it's pretty good. We can sort by one thing, but really the power of this is, if I re-highlight the list, click back onto sort, I could choose to do something like this. I first of all maybe want to sort by the region, then add a level after that. After the region, perhaps I want to sort by, let's go the earnings. You choose, obviously you want to go on the values, and you've got to decide the order. So maybe the region, I'm going to go for an A to Z, and then I quite fancy going for largest to smallest on the earnings. So this is a little bit like a wheel within a wheel, or like almost like those Russian doll toys you get. So we've got all of the regions will be together, so it'll go, you know, east, north, south, west, and then within the regions we're going to see the top earner down to the bottom earner. So this is sorting simultaneously by those two things. Well, it's kind of one within the other, but it does it at the same time from our point of view. Once I'm ready, I click OK. Now here we go. Look, east all together. Can you see top earner for east down to the bottom earner for east? Now the really cool thing with this is, if I go to data, click onto sort, it's very, very easy for me to, in this case, highlight a line, click add level. I could then choose to pop this arrow down, and can you see, pick another one, this case department. So now this is going to sort by region, then department, then earnings. You must make sure you check the order that you've gone for. Sometimes it will default to A to Z, sometimes it defaults to Z to A. You just have to kind of keep an eye on that. Make sure your my data has headers is ticked, but when I'm ready, click OK. East together, can you see it's alphabetized the department within the east? So look, accounts, admin, customer support, human resources. But if I take human resources in isolation, top earner down to the bottom earner, can you see it's sorted that list for you? So that is how you can use data sort to sort a list Number one, it's going to allow you to sort past any gaps. That's really cool. But also it's going to allow you to sort that list by more than one column at the same time. So we can actually do compound sorting.